When I was 16, I thought I had discovered a shortcut. I kept seeing people online posting slot wins, jackpot screenshots, and stories about turning small amounts of money into something much bigger. Eventually, I started wondering if I could do the same thing with my savings. Today, at 18 years old, I'm rebuilding with just $20 a month in investments. Which sounds strange when you realize I used to gamble $100 a month instead. Somehow, losing more felt easier than building slowly ever did. And the truth is, this wasn't extra money. These weren't winnings. This wasn't money I could afford to lose. This was my savings. Money that took weeks and months to put together slowly, one small amount at a time. But after seeing enough people win online, my thinking started to change. Maybe I could grow my money faster. Maybe one lucky spin could do what saving would take months to accomplish. Maybe one win changes everything. Then the losses started coming. $100 became $75. 75 became 50. 50 became 20. But instead of stopping, I kept telling myself the exact same thing. Maybe the next spin would finally recover everything. And eventually the balance reached zero. No big dramatic moment, no movie ending. Just me staring at the screen, realizing that the money disappeared much faster than it ever took me to save in the first place. The money hurt, of course it did. But honestly, losing the money wasn't even the hardest part. The hardest part was realizing how many times I convinced myself to keep going when I probably should have stopped. Because I wasn't only losing money. I was losing time, discipline, patience, and opportunities to build something that could actually grow. I spent so much energy chasing quick money that I ignored slow money completely. For weeks, I kept asking myself the same questions. What if I saved it instead? What if I invested it instead? What if I chose patience over luck? What if I stopped looking for shortcuts altogether? Eventually, I realized something important. The money was already gone whether I liked it or not. No amount of regret was going to bring it back. But the next decision I made was still completely mine. So at 18 years old, I started again. Not with another $100. Not with some huge amount that would magically fix everything overnight. Just $20 a month invested consistently instead of emotionally. And honestly, that number bothered me at first. I used to gamble $100 a month, and now I was only investing $20. Compared to what I used to lose, $20 felt almost insignificant. But then I realized something that completely changed how I looked at money. The $100 disappeared almost immediately. The $20 was doing something completely different. It was staying, and slowly it was growing. One path gave me stress, disappointment, and regret. The other gives me patience, consistency, and progress. One depended entirely on luck. The other depends on discipline. And discipline is something I can actually control. I'm not sharing this because I've figured everything out. I definitely haven't. That's why this channel is called Still Becoming Studios. Because I'm still learning, still improving, and still becoming. If you're rebuilding too, subscribe and let's build together. Thank you for watching. This is Still Becoming Studios. Still learning, still improving, still becoming. And remember, rebuilding slowly is still rebuilding. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.